In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a new account in Xero, a process that can be smoothly executed in just about 5 minutes. Navigating Xero to manage your organization's users might seem a bit tricky at first glance, but I promise, by the end of this tutorial, you'll feel entirely comfortable doing so. Let's dive right in. First things first, to start this process, you'll need to log into your Xero account. Once you're logged in, your journey begins at the dashboard of your organization. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with the layout if you haven't already. The first step is quite simple. From the dashboard, you're going to look for and click on Settings. This option should be quite accessible from your main interface, often found in the top menu or within a drop-down menu depending on the design updates and your layout. After selecting Settings, your next destination is the Users section of the Settings menu. This is where you can manage who has access to your Xero organization and what permissions they hold. Once you're in the Users area, you're now set to introduce a new member to your Xero organizational space. Upon arrival in the Users section, you'll notice there's an option to add new users. It's usually highlighted or marked in a way that distinguishes it from the rest of the content on the page. Go ahead and click on this as it's your gateway to adding new accounts to your Xero environment. Clicking Add New Users will present you with several fields to fill out. This is where you'll enter the details of the person you're inviting into the Xero workspace. Information required usually includes basic but crucial details like their name, email address, and possibly their role within your organization. Take your time to ensure accuracy because this information is foundational to their account setup and future communications. After inputting their details, the next critical step involves choosing the permissions for the new user. Xero provides a versatile range of permissions to cater to different roles within an organization, ranging from standard access for everyday tasks to more restrictive or expansive permissions for sensitive roles. You'll find descriptions for each permission level to guide you in selecting the most appropriate one. This step is vital because it determines what the new user can see and do within Xero. Finally, once you have filled in their details and selected the desired permissions, you're almost done. The last action you'll take is clicking on Send Invite. This step dispatches an email invite to the new user. They'll need to accept this invite to complete their setup process and start using Xero under the permissions you've assigned, and that, my friends, is the entirety of the process. It's straightforward once you know where to go and what to do. Remember, managing users and permissions well ensures that your organization's data remains secure while also empowering your team members with the access they need to perform their roles efficiently. A couple of additional tips before we wrap up. Keep an eye on your user list and the permissions they hold. As roles within your organization change, you may need to update permissions. It's also a good practice to regularly review the list of users to ensure that only current members of your team have access. Also, if someone doesn't receive their invite, check to ensure that their email address was entered correctly and ask them to look in their spam or junk mail folder. Sometimes emails from new systems can be mistakenly classified as spam. That's all for today's tutorial on how to add a new account in Xero. Whether you're expanding your team or simply reorganizing your Xero access permissions, I hope this guide makes the process as smooth and hassle-free as possible. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check back for more tutorials to help you navigate Xero with ease.